All right. Hey, the microphone's working again now. All right. We're going to test a couple of things while we get everything going and running. First things first, it looks like the messages from both systems are working, which is good. My multi-stream chat, I cannot actually see what the emotes look like, but, you know, it's a start. I know. Well, it just says purple heart. I can kind of guess what that means. Alright, well, the big things to get out of the way first and foremost. Despite nobody being here yet. Oh. There we go. Just trying to get that music to filter a little bit. Seems it doesn't want to filter any lower, so that's unfortunate. The big things, big announcements on this is we are moving away from Twitch once again, completely and fully. We won't even be multi-streaming over to it. We're going to be focusing on Trovo and YouTube. YouTube! Few reasons. One, I really don't like what Twitch has been putting out, especially for the content creators in terms of monetization. I I thank Twitch for paying me, finally. Took 2 years to get $95.
Hey, but $95.
But hey, yeah, 95 whole dollars. That was one meal.
I mean, at a, you know,
at a reputable place, but
yeah, at a reputable restaurant.
Yeah, but that was 1 or 2 meals. So thanks Twitch for paying for 2 meals.
2 eating out meals.
Yeah.
Between the two of us.
So yeah, we are going to be doing that. Trovo and YouTube. I do have it set up to where both of them are going at the same time. Trovo is currently the main service. So all of the or most of the announcements and stuff will be going through Trovo, the ones that appear on the screen. YouTube should have something set up for new followers and new subscribers. Well, I think at least new subscribers. It has been linked. It is the River's Edge Gaming over on YouTube. And of course, Amontillado here on Trovo. Once we start getting into the swing of things, we are going to be transitioning to YouTube primary and then Trovo secondary, unless Trovo starts showing some growth and potential. YouTube just has more potential for the market between YouTube Shorts, editing down clip videos, and the like. Alright, I think I've given enough time for people to figure themselves out. If they're gonna come, they're gonna come. If they're not, they're not. Alright, Avian Invasion, I will have to pause you. Do the swooshy swoosh over to our live screen of a familiar face. My Switch. Now, I did just delete, like 20 minutes ago, my save data for this game. I hope y'all appreciate that. That is bright and glowy. What the hell? Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. It is well that thou art here. I am that which humans call Arceus. Now, I wish to know thine appearance. Is God asking me if I'm a boy or a girl? What the? Well, quite pale of skin. What is thy name? Big surprise here. Amante. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. Unless you grew up in the 90s, in which case you should be pretty at fucking home. The world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokemon. Amanzi, yes, hi. Oh, hi, Louth. I chatteth.
Doth chatteth?
Thou art welcome, King Quaggin. Thou art welcome upon thine stream.
Is he on the YouTube?
He is on the tube of you.
Oh, I was on the Trovo.
With the O of Trove?
The O of Trove.
The tube of you?
I feel like I can say it however I want.
If you're doing a search, it's the River's Edge Gaming. You don't include the ye or the ye. If you don't the space river space edge space gaming. However, it does pull me up. Hey,
Excuse me.
you're not subscribed to me.
I have been. I don't know why it says I'm not. I was subscribed to you, I promise. I don't know why it's being a button.
Let's see if anything pops up.
Back.
Oh, YouTube subscriptions don't go into the overlay. Interesting. I'll have to figure out why that is. Right, I use BotRex. Unsubs publication because, you know, I will look into, between streams, I'm going to look into BotRex and YouTube notifications. So any Trovo notification should pop up as per normal. But YouTube's going to be dumb for a little bit until I get that figured out. God, is that you? Oh, no, there it goes. It's just delayed. It is just very delayed, my lord. Also, YouTube is behind a couple of seconds.
I'm not surprised. Yeah,
Wake up! Oh, do wake up, won't you?
I'm gonna refresh and see what it looks like. Oh my god, there's Pokemon.
Are you alive, my boy? You know how you guys had problems with power flickering? Yeah, I'm very aware of our problems with the power flickering. It's been very annoying. For like weeks. Damn you, Encore. You give me quite the shock falling from the sky like that. You like my stupid hat? But thank goodness you seem unharmed. Where am I? Why, this is Prelude Beach, of course. Dear me, did the shock of your fall somehow addle your memory?
Prelude Beach? Man, is this Kingdom Hearts game?
I must say, your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I doubt it. You seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Might I offer some directions? You have somewhere around here you could stay? I'm not sure. I don't know where I am. So you don't know anyone here, and you don't know where to spend the night. Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? Somehow, I guess. No gentleman would abandon such a person in need. If you start fucking flexing...
And smiling.
He's already smiling. Hi, Rowlet. Cinequil. Oshawott. Oh my, I'd completely forgotten. I had just caught up to these 3 runaway Pokemon. When you tumbled out of the sky, it's almost as if they knew you'd be here. But do you even know what a Pokemon is? Of course I do. I'm 30. How would I not know what a Pokemon is? Good lord. My, that's a relief. Though you fell from the sky, it seems we have some common ground, huh? Yes, well, these 3 Pokemon belong to me. Mysterious creatures that they are. Oh, guess then, what might your name be? Monzi. Oh, so you're called a Monzi. You wouldn't happen to chance be an otter, would you? The name has quite the ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. It means water. Oh, but I apologize. I haven't even introduced myself yet. My name is Laventon. I almost said Lavenston. That rolls off the tongue better. Laventon. I'm something of a Pokemon professor. Alright, Louth, I'm gonna need your help. Is Laventon a type of tree?
I was about to ask.
Maximilian Mandeville, gentleman of intrigue, inspector extraordinaire. Is Laventon a type of tree? I must know before we continue.
First thing that comes up before we begin. Hang on. Is the first professor
Not named after a tree? Huh.
Fascinating.
Fascinating. Truly something worthy of a Pokemon professor. Of a professor in general. Is why this man isn't named after a tree. And as to say, I'm a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon such as these three... Oh! Oh, blast and bother. My darling Pokemon, why must you run from me again? Get in the unmarked van. I'm terribly sorry, but I think you could help me round them up, I beg of you. Wait, you three. Wait! What the fuck kind of world have I landed in? I'd say God help me, but God's kind of the reason I'm here.
So, as a note, there is a tree called a Laverton. So, exchange the N for an R. So, it may be in reference to that tree. It is minor alteration or minor typo.
Yeah, I see it. Is that my phone? What does my phone look like, God? You found something that resembles a phone. It's probably your phone, but it changed shape. You feel a strange power emanating from it. A message appeared on the screen. I bestow upon thee this Arc phone, and thy mission. Seek out all Pokemon. Okay. Thanks for my phone back. Can I run? How doth one run?
Usually putting one foot in front of the other in a very quick pace without falling on the face.
Alas, yet another miss. Aha! I'm glad you came to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching my little runaways and by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see. I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you more about these first. That one is Rowlet, who becomes a Robin Hood archer. He can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using sharp feathers. Cool. I love Rowlet by, like, every stretch of the imagination. Probably one of my favorite grass starters. He is adorable.
Sensing a butt.
That one over there is Cyndaquil. The fire burning on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it's surprised or irate. It becomes amazing. Cyndaquil is also my favorite fire Pokemon. Well, fire starter. Let me preface that. It's my favorite fire starter. The Typhlosion line is one of my favorite fire starter lines of all of Pokemon. It is closely matched by Charmander, because Charmander was legitimately my very first Pokemon I ever had. Back in Pokemon... I had I had red before I had yellow. But it was very close. Like, I got them both at the same time, but I played red first. So, Charmander was my very first Pokemon I ever had. Followed closely behind by Pikachu. But Cyndaquil took, like, its place in my heart for being just fucking adorable. Fire starters these days, firefighting's cool and all. Like, Blaziken's really cool. I like Blaziken, but I'm just so tired of firefighting. I'd rather it be like pure fire than like a firefighting or something like that. Okay, sure, go ahead. Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using the shell-like object on its belly. Full disclosure, Oshawott is not my favorite water Pokemon, or water starter. That would be, No. So, I have the other ones in my head. Feraligatr, Croconaw, Totodile. I had to get there. Totodile is my favorite water starter. Oshawott, however, is a close second. Because in the community, I am an otter, I have been equated to an Oshawott. However, I deny that, and I claim Duat, not Oshawott.
Because
Duat's the middle. Where it's still very ottery, but, you know, it hasn't turned into a what the fuck.
What's the last
Samurott. Samurott does not look like an otter. It went from otter to slightly larger, or larger otter to, huh.
You know, I'm not actually all that familiar with this line.
Yeah, Duat just, like, changes color a little bit and gets taller and gets a second shell on its hip. Like, its shell goes to its hip and it gets another one. And then Samurott...
Really? It's a seal.
Yeah, how does an otter become a seal?
Question. I mean, it's Pokemon, so, you know.
Yeah. It's just, like, Samurott... Samurott, by far, not my favorite final evolved form of a water starter. However, Duat and Oshawott do have a close place in my heart. But yeah, Totodile is my favorite starter. Oshawott is not. Yeah. Duat versus Buizel Floatzel. I like Buizel and Floatzel a little more than Oshawott Duat. This looks like a weird Pokeball. He gave me 50 of them!
Go nuts!
Good lord! Now, I've mentioned that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down into a minuscule size. That's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one at a Pokemon and... why, the Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. And with that, you've got a Pokemon. I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I have no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Now, the proper technique is to take aim at the Pokemon and let the ball fly. Quite simple. Though, far be it for me to say so, I suppose, given my own lack of skill in this area. Alright, hold down ZR to ready a Pokeball and take aim, which is my Z trigger, or my right trigger button. Right stick to adjust aim, and then release it to throw. If you've readied a Pokeball but don't want to throw it, press the B button to cancel. Little things I kind of remember. Oh, nope. Little things I remember a little bit from the last time I played this is if you crouch down, you make less noise, and you can get a better sneak up on the Pokemon. And you have a better chance of catching them if you manage to catch them unawares, and specifically from behind. Full disclosure, we're going to be going Cyndaquil. Because, you know, reasons. As much as I like Little Rowlet, in the real world, I have to produce dissertations with practical backing to maintain the professorship. How has this guy not been fired? Yeah. You've got a Pokemon. It seems you have quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business. It's most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. Oh, yeah, it's because, like, where I came from, Pokemon just kind of try to murder me on the regular, but, like, it's cool. Whoops, overthrew that.
Also, we've had these things called Pokeballs for, well,
30 years.
A while now.
Hit nearly 30 years. It is an interesting note that all Pokemon professors do have a specialized field of study. Or most of them do. I have no clue what Laventon's field of study is. But this is also, you know, presumably hundreds, if not thousands of years in the past, to when Pokeballs were first being created. So the field, you know, the range of field of studies may not be that high. Like, in the Kalos region, I forget his name, Sycamore, maybe? He looked very flamboyant and had purple hair. I think his whole thing was Mega Evolution. That's his entire field of study. If it didn't involve Mega Evolution, he did not care. Professor Rowan, I think, focused on Pokemon evolution. Professor Oak just had a general broad study of Pokemon, but he was also one of the first Pokemon professors of the modern era, so, like, he didn't really need a specialized field of study. And I think Birch was a direct study under Oak. I may be wrong on some of these. I'm pretty sure that it was the one from Kalos that did Mega Evolution, because it was the only game where Mega Evolution appeared. I'm just playing Ring Around the Rosie with this damn Oshawott. Could you... Well, ideally, I want to hit him from behind. But he's just going to run around in circles. You know, there's quite the thwap sound when you hit him with the Pokeball. Like, damn. You really are just going to make it where I can't get behind you, are you? Whoosh! Oak had a field of study which was Pokemon Divergence, considering one of its main studies was the Mew project and genetic material. He shared a lot of his notes with the professor on Cinnabar, which I think was Blaine. There's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream to compile this region's first complete record of its Pokemon. We in this field called such a catalog a Pokedex. A proper Pokedex is a wonderful work of research containing detailed records of all the Pokemon to be found in the region. But in order to properly document Pokemon, one must, of course, catch them. Therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have only just been invented. Not many have mastered the skill of using them. Enter you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught, subjugated, and put into a computer. Digitized. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my boy? My boy. Yeah, sure, you've convinced me. Why not? Got nothing better to do while I try to figure out where home is and how do I get back there. Alright, Dr. Fuji was the one. I think Blaine at least helped, if I'm not mistaken. He was a part of the project, but he was not the main, like, the director of the program. Dr. Fuji. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort out your lodgings and find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. Follow me then, onward to Jubilife Village. That's quite a name there, Professor. Who just names themselves Jubilife? Also, why is the sky cracked and like?
Okay, we're gonna talk about that tear in reality.
Yeah, why does Death Mountain have a tear in reality? Inquiring minds would like to know. This is very Japanese. Thank you for all your tireless work in keeping us safe, my good guardsman. Young man was a great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing him into the village for a bit. You have some mutton chops. My lord. Good sir, save some sideburns for the rest of us. Here, wear the stupid hat. I made a spare. It's come a long way, thanks to the fine people of the exploration team. This road we're on now is known as Kanala Avenue. The village was built scarcely 2 years ago. Since we know so little of local people hesitate to set up outside the village. Now, that impressive building up ahead is a Galaxy Hall, and all of its side infernos. Oh, botheration! I had almost forgotten. I left my other stupid hat at my house. Let me go get it for you. You need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. Might I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? I don't think I'll fit. Just past this bridge here, to the left. The Wallflower, it's called. It seems to show you where you need to go next. Use the minus button to view the map of your ARC phone. You can consult the map for guidance to your next destination and information on your missions and quests. You'll also see guidance markers when you're out exploring or running around the village. Not sure where to go next? Stop and look around in all directions to try to spot one of these markers. Then head for it. Thanks, Pokemon team. The region is huge, and there's lots of dangerous Pokemon too. But you came here anyway. How come? Back in my hometown, I got an older brother who's going to inherit the family farm and all. But I'm going to make my own way here in Hisui. This isn't even Japanese. This is some weird something. It's a language.
Is it 3 languages? Change to 1 language?
You know, it could be. I don't know. Why do you have a green mustache? Aren't you awfully suspicious? The Wallflowers for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along! Who are you? I'm sorry, you're a female voice. Who are you? Never seen anyone dressed like you are. But if you were attacked by a Pokemon, you'd be minced meat in those flimsy clothes. If the guard let you through, you must have ties to somebody in the village. Yeah, this weird fucking professor. Perhaps you've met Professor Laventon. He's a scholar from a faraway place. His Pokemon do get away from him at times, though. Makes me a bit worried for him. Plus, I'm hardly one to talk. I've had some trouble with Pokemon myself. I was hit by a Pokemon move called Thundershock not too long ago, and I had to take to my bed. But the professor, well, I do wonder how long he'll last. Fortunately, it's just as Akari says. I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. Professor. Everything will be quite alright now. Monsieur has agreed to help us with our Pokedex. You plan to appoint him to the Survey Corps? You can't just slap a badge on whoever you like without Captain Silene's permission. I'll allow it. Oh, shit, you're female too. Captain! Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I'm the captain of Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me Silene. Last time we had a Team Galaxy or Team Galactic, shit was weird, yo. We're here to take it back. Before, hundreds of years before they ever used it. Technically, they stole it from us. I don't know what I know about them, though. Professor Laventon has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped his control. Now it seems he'd like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. You look to be 15 or so. Hey, I'm not 10. Quite old enough to work for your keep. You can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origin. Tomorrow, we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh, a most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you have plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite all right. I prefer to eat alone. So I might appreciate meals without distraction. Distractions such as you dimwit fucking hat. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. The rest of us could share a meal and some pleasant conversation then, eh? Benny, old chum! The usual potato mochi, if you please, but make it 3 today. Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi never fails to please. Where exactly did you meet our visitor here? Know that great hole in the sky? The one some people call the space-time rift? My new friend fell right out of it. You can't be serious. I am. Come now, I am a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I only concern myself with facts, like the fact that this hat is really stupid. But you know what? It's comfy and easy to wear. Like shorts! Now, you may already know there are many Pokemon here in the Hisui region. That they are, in grass, forest, by water, wherever they like. Our job as a survey corps is to research them and find out what kind of creatures they are. They're not creatures, they're Pokemon. Well, we know this much. They are terrifying creatures! But it's impossible to know what kinds of powers they may possess, or what sort of wondrous things they can do. Man, your facial expressions are changing on a whim. That's where you will come in. You successfully caught 3 Pokemon. 3 of them in quick order, you understand. Nobody in the Galaxy team is capable of a feat such as that. This means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. 3? Yeah, but it's a hard enough time catching even 1 when wild Pokemon come after us. Well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching Pokemon is to get close enough to aim your Pokeball well. But it seems that our new friend is fearless enough to do just that. Does the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions. Potato mochi, you know. Slow progress on the Pokemon of yours clearly has her on edge. I'm sure we'll rein in the good captain's stress eating soon enough. Now have your fill. And think, if you make it in the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides for all its members' needs, even if said members fell out of the sky. I've been catching Pokemon like this since 1999. I started my Pokemon catching journey when I was 7. I'm 30 now, despite the fact that I look 15 apparently. I'm actually 30.
I age very gracefully.
I age very gracefully. It's a good thing we're in feudal Japan. It explains why I look so young. That was quite delicious. Quite delicious indeed. And the food was lovely, but more importantly, you do remember that he asked a trial to pass to join the Survey Corps, right? Journ! Have complete confidence in his skills. Let's hope it is not misplaced. Monzi, was it? For tonight, at least, we will provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters there. But if you fail to pass, you must move on. You will be expelled from the village to meet your fate, perhaps your death in the wilds. Man, I have 46 Pokeballs. I don't need your bitch ass. I have Pokeballs. Fuck all y'all. I'm here to take your town over by force. Captain Silence somewhat like Hisui, but they're both harsh. Now, she simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turned in for the night, eh? Hell yeah, I'm gonna need Mobility Guild to hunt down a Groudon. That sounds great. It's a good thing one can't fall out of the futons we sleep in here. I imagine our new friend has had enough falling for one day. And with that, I bid you both a good night. You are not from around here, are you? Yes. Good night. I have weird shoes on.
To match his weird hat.
A rift in the sky. People falling from it. The world is full of mysteries. Da-na-na-na-da-na-na-da-na-na-da. I don't know why I am falling. What is that giant Pokemon? It has sharp nails just for clawing. Checking survey tips. Yeah, sure, okay. Time to take a nappy pie. Da 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 da. Ba ba da ba. What is happening? Badoof! If everyone does not immediately wake up from a massive lightning strike nearby and a Pokemon roaring to the heavens in anger, I don't know what's... Oh, nope, apparently I just slept through it. Quite some lightning last night, wasn't it? Today's the day of your trial, so let's give it our all. Ah. What lovely weather we've got. I hope you've had a nice sleep, even if this land is strange and new to you. Go to headquarters. Captain's waiting. Cool. Hope she doesn't stab me. She seems like the person to get stabby when things don't go her way. Survey Corps officer here on the first floor. Don't give up. Keep those eyes open. The wild Pokemon, they were everywhere, attacking from all sides. So did my partner Pokemon, but against a whole pack, outnumbered. That's what happens when you go so far afield. The medical corps will put you to rights. The man's with the security corps, and even with his own partner, he took a beating from wild Pokemon. Without a partner Pokemon of your own, you might find this trial particularly trying. Nah, it's cool. Captain Silene. He's here. You may enter. There's a lot of paperwork at your desk, ma'am. Have you considered burning it? For the sake of mental health. Let's get straight to it. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition Team, prove yourself capable by going out into the Obsidian Fieldlands and catching 3 different species of Pokemon. Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Catching 3 Pokemon from the start. No one in the Galaxy Team has ever managed that. Did this stranger not catch 3 different Pokemon only just yesterday? My trial should be simple enough for him. If the professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. The Galaxy Team does not have the means to provide for those who only take without giving. If you wish to stay, you must prove yourself beyond any doubt that you'll be an asset to our cause. I will lend you one of our Survey Corps satchels to carry whatever you may need in the field. Also, there's an Abra floating behind me. Pay him no mind. His name is Dave. Doesn't exactly match your mode of dress. Kari, expect you to step in if things go awry. Press the Y button when consulting your map on your ARC phone, or you may check the task that you have waiting. There are two types: missions and requests. Missions must be completed to progress your adventure, while requests are optional and given by people you meet. Pardon, come with me a moment. Dave makes really good sandwiches. He teleports them in from the future. A jolly good morning to everybody. Is something the matter? In order to complete our Pokedex and, well, simply survive in this unforgiving land, you must absolutely pass this trial. And as a professor of Pokemon, I've got just the ticket to help accomplish that. Clue! Foom! Plish Plash. Go on, pick the Pokemon that strikes your fancy. With a partner of your own, you'll be able to fight off Pokemon outside the village. These little darlings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see they're rather curious about you. Well, my boy, what Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own? Well, we've already answered that. We're going to pick up Cyndaquil. Yes, I do. And with that, one of the Pokemon you caught at Prelude Beach for me will now be yours to keep. Good show. I've tucked Cyndaquil back inside its Pokeball for you, so take it. It's yours. Word of advice, my boy. Pay close attention to which Pokeballs are empty and which ones contain a Pokemon when you're out in the field. They look as if they're cheering on their friend Cyndaquil. Perhaps they're jealous that it gets to help you with your trial. That could well be. They did go dashing from the village when he fell from the sky, after all. Well, not to worry, you two. I'll have you assist me with my research for now. Crew. Splish splash. By the way, what species has Captain Silent charged you with catching? Oh, it's smashing! All 3 of those species can be found in the obsidian fieldlands. Give you some Pokeballs to use during your trials, though. Obtain 20 more. Pokeballs may be handcrafted, but they work a treat, as you've already seen. You have this trial cleared in no time. Guess you're finally ready. You have to leave the village for your trial. Turn left after you exit headquarters. Head for the gate. I'm wearing thonged flip-flops.
At least want tennis shoes, if not some proper boots.
Alright, so we have a male Cyndaquil? Yeah, male Cyndaquil. No quick attack. Oh, that's interesting. So it has a high speed but low attack. Timid nature. Why could I not rename you? Actually, I don't even know what I would name you right now. Male Cyndaquil. Not shiny. What a curious get-up you have there. I can already tell you'll be quite the character. I'm Volo, of the Genko Guild, the go-to choice for any of your mercantile needs here in Hisui. Heard about you. Fell from the sky, didn't you? That's certainly a tale I'd like to hear. Oh, and you have a Pokemon. Certainly full of interesting surprises. Investigating the odd and novel is the key to any good merchant's success. So what do you say? How about you and I see how our Pokemon stand up to one another in battle? Yeah, sure, sounds good. I like you better and better. What a delightful find. I've also heard about this trial you're to attempt. Let's have a quick battle to get your blood pumping before you head out. Though I hope you realize you'll lose if your Pokemon's HP reaches 0. One Pokemon versus one Pokemon. Here's a Togepi. Battle! Well, you only know quick attack, so get you beating a helpless baby. You battled amazingly. I've literally stood here and pressed the same button over and over. I don't know what you expected of me. Moves, items. Use them well, and the world will open up to you. Level up. New move. It's always good fun to have your Pokemon do battle, don't you think? And when they gain experience through battle, they'll learn more moves and grow even stronger. Pokemon sometimes can learn new moves when they level up. If you want to change the moves your Pokemon can use in battle, open your satchel, choose a Pokemon you want, and select the change moves option. But so few people here have their own Pokemon. If only more knew how to use Pokeballs. At any rate, let me help our 2 battlers recover from their little exercise. And to you, my Skyfallen friend, I present some potions and thanks. You can use them on your Pokemon whenever they might be worn down from battle. I'll be hoping that you're successful in that trial of yours. More Galaxy members mean more customers for yours truly, after all. And that's why I'm going to leave the village. Now that's something. Not only can you catch Pokemon, you can lead them in battle. Now to the Obsidian Fieldlands. When you're leaving Jubilife Village, make sure you choose a destination from your map and tell rest the guardsmen where you're going. That way someone can come to your aid if you're knocked out by a Pokemon. Yeah, it happens all the time. Your trial begins just a short way past that front gate. I was informed you'd be passing through. The trial will take place outside the safety of the village. Please take care to come back alive. Y'all making me nervous. Make sure to come back alive. How many of your people die from a Starly? They should be a no, YouTube. They should be ashamed of themselves. Oh, Professor, is there something wrong? Well, you see, the captain got a hold of me after you left. She impressed upon me that I bear full responsibility for whatever happens to our sudden guest. That's our unsparing captain. But what exactly could you offer out here? To be honest, I don't intend to lift a finger. His talents are the real deal. Pass with flying colors, you'll see. So the responsibility for him still lies, in fact, with me. Well, I'm sure you'll be fine. Let's begin the trial. Sure. Right, we got item storage. Got rest. Crafting. This must be some kind of workbench. This is Aspiration Hill. The species of Pokemon you're meant to catch all live here. And along comes a Bidoof. Time to get ready to catch it. You know, for as much fun as I poke at Bidoof, I do actually find Bidoof pretty cute. Bidoof has a mellow disposition. That means it tends to not run away from people, so this will be easy. Excuse me, you have a Bidoof to catch. Man, I'm trying to get a better... Bonk! You got a Bidoof! Well done. Time to find your next Pokemon. I think she's having more fun than I am. Are you sure you know where you're going? No.
When did I give you the impression I was sure I knew where I was going?
Yeah, when did I ever give you the impression I have any idea where I am? That's a Starly. They're skittish little things. They'll run if they're startled. Yeah. But you should be able to get close to one if you crouch. It'll be hard to spot. Yeah, press B and get in grass.
Go outside, touch grass.
I'll be touching a lot of grass in this playthrough.
Much grass.
Hey, Starly. Bonk. Hey, Wolf. Welcome to the YouTubes. That Starlet caught as well. Only one more Pokemon to go. Yeah, she's having more fun with this than I am. Cyndaquil, go get whatever's in that tree for me. Thank you. In fact, really, I can't give you a held item? I forgot, there's something I ought to teach you since you're still new to this. There's a proper way to throw your partner's Pokeball. As Captain Silene tells us, have an item at the ready, but want to send out a Pokemon? Press X. Have a Pokemon at the ready, but want to throw an item? Press X. She's a real expert on these things. Though try throwing your Pokeball at rocks or trees like this one to have it investigate. If Pokemon finds any berries or other items, it'll bring it to you. Now's your time for your partner to shine. We've reached your final hurdle, catching a Shinx. There, that's Shinx. Man, it works better if I slap that Bidoof on its arse when I hit it with a Pokemon. Shinx has an aggressive disposition. Did you already tell that? More or less. Thought you might. Can never really tell until I focus on a Pokemon carefully. Once aggressive Pokemon get irate, they'll knock aside any ball you try to throw at them. Use ZL, or the Z trigger, to focus on a Pokemon. You can see how easy it may be to catch. The more arrows you see pointing up above a Pokemon, the easier it'll be to catch. An X will appear above a Pokemon if it's picked a fight with you. Be warned, Pokemon displaying this icon cannot be caught unless you engage them in battle. You gotta battle them. Once they're absorbed in battling, you throw a Pokemon at them and try to catch them. By now, you've got several Pokemon of your own, don't you? Take one of their Pokeballs and throw it near a wild Pokemon you want to battle. I've got no doubt you'll hold your own in battle. I mean, I could do that. I could. However... Oh, no, you're just immediately gonna, like, make him fight me. Wow, Cyndaquil's faster than a quick attack. Whoops! I did not mean to defeat you. No, don't knock it out. Catch it! And they're both power 40, so I'll end up knocking it out if I try to attack it again. Got a Shinx. You approached those Pokemon without a hint of fear and caught each one. You're like a gift the sky dropped on us. With you on our side, I think we can have a real chance of compiling a complete Pokedex. This is wonderful! I'm so curious why on earth you came falling from the sky like you did, but for now, let's tell the professor that we're ready to head back. Okay, but I'm not. Please stop. Please don't Okay, I'm here now. Oh! I said you'd pass the trial with flying colors, and it seems you went and did just that. Congratulations! Taking your first step towards seeking out every Pokemon. This calls for a commemorative photograph. Yeah, you are definitely from some other time. You fell from the sky too, didn't you? Didn't you? skills like yours, I suppose this was a foregone conclusion. Now then, we best report back to the captain. Let's head back to the village, eh? Yeah, sure. Please stop making decisions on my behalf. I just want to go where I want to go. In time, you'll be able to send Pokemon you've caught to live in the village pastures. You can bring up to 6 Pokemon with you into field, in theory. Though we've never had anyone skilled enough to do so. I mean, I'm like more than halfway there. Captain Silene awaits our report at headquarters. I bet she'll be very pleased. I like how everybody looks like they're having, like, more fun than I am. Yeah, so we got Cyndaquil, Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Take a quick look at each of them. Only the Shinx is female. Everyone else is male. Might get awkward. I believe they're all of the Field Egg group, too. Hey, Dave. You got a sandwich for me? No? Okay. Seems we won't have to leave you to die after all. Damn, bitch. Congratulations. You passed your trial. You can hold on to that satchel. I must admit, you've impressed me. I set a high hurdle to judge whether a stranger like yourself could be worthy, but you cleared it. This is yours. The official uniform of the Survey Corps. Does it come with swords? Get changed in the room you used last night, then report to me at once on the 3rd floor. Present yourself in uniform to our commander. This is your first official order from your captain. Uh-huh. Bye, Dave. Hey, Dave. Oh, hey, Captain. You're still here? I thought this was Dave's room. What are you doing? I'm gonna take a nap.
Just for a little bit. I've been appreciating your narration. He's fine.
These sandals look stupid. I am liking this scarf, though. Scarf looking good. Look how well our uniform suits you. It's almost as if the captain had it tailored just for you. I see you've changed. Regarding your accommodations, you may continue to use the room that you slept in last night. You may wear this as well. Thanks for the cap? Now present yourself to the commander. A second to Flora. That is quite the mustache you have. I've been waiting for you. Yeah. Yeah, hi. How are you? I am Kamado, commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. So you are a Monty. It's an honor. You know your manners, at least. I've been briefed on your situation, including how you fell from the rift in the sky. Now then, let's see what you're made of. Face me in combat. You've got vigor. I'll give you that. You need to work on your sumo technique, but I do see some potential. Don't expect a warm welcome from everyone. Naturally, some will be slow to trust an outsider who literally fell right out of the blue. The superstitious among us may see your arrival as a portent of disaster. But you passed the trial that was put on you. No matter how odd you seem, you're a part of the village now. Dedicate yourself to the work of the Galaxy Expedition Team and complete the Pokédex. But I warn you, Pokemon are terrifying creatures. Keep your wits about you as you work. Okay. And most of them are just cute. Not almost as terrifying as historically accurate Heerban Paranoia. So the commander is also accepted, yeah. But understand this, you begin as a no-star recruit among our ranks. In other words, you have no rank at all. Perform well as a member of the Survey Corps, and you will move up through the ranks. Indeed. You see, the more you add to the Pokédex, the higher your rank will become. And working on the Pokédex will also, of course, bring you closer towards that goal of yours. Seek out every last Pokemon. Here, you will need this. Recipe, Pokemon Balls. Pokeballs for short. And 3,000 fun bucks as well. You will have to buy the necessary materials. You are an expert at crafting yourself. Teach your new recruit what he needs to know. Yes, Captain. It's an experienced craftsperson here. Let me explain a bit to start with. Crafting means making items with your own hands. You can buy some ingredients at the general store, but self-sufficiency is worth striving for. You can make our most valuable tool, Pokeballs. Think where we'd be if we couldn't do that. Let's head to the Craftworks. I cannot wait to get rid of these shoes. My god. Well done for taking place at our team. My name is Anthi. Ante? Anthi. I'm the local clothier. Professor asked that I ready you a change of clothes, so here you go. I hope they fit. Received an everyday kimono and a pair of everyday trousers. Hope that you'll avail yourself to the village, of the village's humble shops. This way. Come, let me speak exposition at you. You can use a workbench here at the Craftwork anytime you need to make an item in the village. Huh? I'll supply what you need to make your first Pokeballs once you're ready to begin. A way of saying congratulations on joining us. Just spend the money you got from the captain on clothes, or whatever you think is best. Go up to the workbench, choose an item to craft, in this case, a Pokeball. Yeah! Complete. Ho ho! That's some fine craftsmanship. Hard to believe this was your first time stepping up to a workbench, my boy. You'll recall, of course, that Pokemon possess not power to shrink themselves down, but the Pokeballs we craft, we can make use of that power to catch them. Also, that Pokemon species can be duly recorded in a Pokedex. On that note, here you are. You received a Pokedex. It is just a book. It is a book of paper. Oh. I prepared this volume just for you. I hope it aids well in your aim to seek out all the Pokemon there are in this grand region. You'll have to complete lots of research tasks to help the professor fill out the Pokedex. Same goes for me, of course. I've also got a Pokemon to research as a Survey Corps member. I'd be all too happy to explain more, but the research task could use come meet me in the Fieldlands camp. Blah, blah, blah. Couldn't help it over here. If you're going to the Fieldlands camp, you mind taking care of a request for me? I'm standing guard so I can't leave my post, but I'll be here at headquarters if you want to talk about it. Hey, so there's this Pokemon called Wurmple. Have you heard of it? Yeah? I was having a chat with the professor, and he told me that after a Pokemon gains a certain amount of experience through battling and the like, it will sometimes change its appearance and become stronger. He said it was a phenomenon called evolution. Yeah? So I decided I wanted to raise a Wurmple myself and have it evolve. You're part of the Survey Corps, aren't you? Catch a Wurmple. Would you let me have it? Be a reward in it for you, I promise. Just give me a Wurmple. Request number 1. Wurmple can evolve. Yeah, they can. Yeah. You're the newcomer who fell from the sky. Are you heading outside the village? Well, of course you are. The Survey Corps must have to get out and about to compile that Pokedex book that I'm working on, right? Find out all about Starly. Pokemon certainly are terrifying creatures, but when I see a Starly, I feel simply whole. Not that I have the least desire to actually touch one, mind you. Let me see Starly's entry in the Pokedex entry, the moment that you've completed it. Adorable Starly. Receive the Shaman Fancy Kimono and Shaman Fancy Bottoms. What a precious gift. Take care of such fine attire. When you want to look like a nerd! Are you able to trade? I'll give you a nice free Pokemon. Oh, hello there. Man Big 1243. We have just begun our adventures in this, though technically I had to delete my old save data so that, oh god, that looks terrible. So that I could, I'll just put that back on. Do things for stream. Don't know if I'm able to trade at this particular moment. Though I believe since I had to I deleted and had to restart my save data, I think there was some exclusives that I'm now, like, kind of fucked out on. I know Shinx's ears had odd markings on the insides, but what were they? No use, I can't remember. This will keep me up all night. Aren't you with the Survey Corps? If you catch a Shinx, can you show it to me? Can I see one with my own eyes? I remember for the life of me what those ears look like. It's driving me up the wall. Well, I just so happen to have a Shinx here. Let me get a peek at those round ears. They have yellow cross patterns on them, kind of like a star. Can't tell you what a relief this is. Felt like I had a bone stuck in my throat. Only the throat's my brain, and the bone's a thought. Thanks for helping me get that bone out. Bruh. Phrasing. Alright. And with all that, we can finally get out here. Buzz? Who's buzzing me? Righto, let's get to it then, shall we? In order to complete this Pokedex of ours, there's a great many research tasks I'll need your help to carry out, my boy. The details of these tasks can be found in the Pokedex for you to reference any time. You must catch and battle diverse Pokemon species and carry out plenty of research tasks. Do so, and you'll gain research points and other rewards for your work. One last piece of advice. If you see a wild Pokemon's attack coming your way, dodge like your life depends on it. Say again. Watch closely and remember what I do so that you can do it later. Hup! That beautiful flowing bit of gymnastics is what we call a dodge. If you're light on your feet, you can dodge out of the way of a wild Pokemon's attack. That way, hopefully, you can avoid taking a beating and blacking out in the wilderness. Or dying. The Survey Corps had to collect me when I got the business end of some Shinx Thundershock. But don't you worry, I've got lots of experience to draw and I'll teach you plenty. Darkrai and Shaman. Well then. Come on by. I hear the cries of Pokemon. You're gonna force me to listen to your bullshit a bit more, aren't you? I don't want to talk to you, though. I'm just gonna circumvent her completely and entirely. Hey, Wurmple. Da 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 da. Bonk. Don't run from me. Stay in the ball, Nebby. Bonk. still being chased by a Shinx? The Shinx can be mad all they want. I'm not stopping for them. I have other things to do. It's been a while since I've focused on a Pokemon game. So the cries of Pokemon are a little rusty. I'm definitely going to try to gather as many of these medicinal leeks as we can. Oh, hi, buddy. We're not gonna go near you. You look like a danger and a half. That's the cry of the Bidoof. Got him. Well. Uh-oh. I don't think you like that. Hey, got a Buizel. Fine. You want to fight? Let's fight. Let's go. Alright, Shinx, time to show me what you can do. You can get your ass kicked by a Buizel 2 levels below you. That's what you can do. Did getting Oran Bears really just level you up? Here, give me some apricots, too. That's better. Shock 'em. Shocking, isn't it? Everybody's leveling up. I know I'm being chased by a Buizel, but like, currently doing other things. Alright, let's see. Pick those up. Pun was revolting. The Pun Police will have a battery of charges for you now. Have I committed an actionable offense? Alright, well, we caught a spare wormhole for that dude that wants a wormhole. Oh, I didn't see that other Shanks. But it's okay, because he didn't see me either. Uh-oh. Don't do it, Shanks. This won't end well for you. There we go. And that's Shanks number 3 caught for the thing. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, fuck. Yeah, they're gone. I like that I'm sending a bird to go smash its face against a rock. I'm such a kindly trainer. Go, Buizel! Yeah! Okay. Let's try this again, now that we know that it's over here. Hopefully, I got far enough away that it respawned. It has not. That sucks. I would have liked that Pichu. Hope that all future Pokemon games do gameplay like this for a new type of Safari Zone. I just wish more, like, future Pokemon games would just keep in this kind of style. Where it's, you know, behind the back, very open, large areas to explore. I found wood. Pokemon out and about, you can choose if you want to fight them or if you don't. It actually feels... For all intents and purposes, Legends Arceus actually has one of the best Pokemon game feels of any Pokemon game that I've played. And I played a lot of them. Oh, God. I've been Pokemons since, like, you know, 2000, or not 2000, like 1999. When the game's first released. Oh. We definitely want none of that guy's smoke. That Pichu, however. Oh, he can see me from a distance. Alright, we're just gonna have to be careful of the Luxio. Got him! I'm pretty sure I'm in a much higher level location that I'm supposed to be in. Oh yeah, I'm getting black Tumblestones. I'm not supposed to be here. Oh, God! Brazel, grab those for me. Woo! Whoa! Yeah, that Luxio's still there. He hasn't moved. But if you can get me some stuff now. crafting system. If there's one thing I hope that gets re-implemented into Scarlet and Violet, it's the crafting system. I like the idea of being able to be self-sufficient. Take some extra time to find some materials. Make your own Pokeballs. Make your own potions. You know, berries are somewhat plentiful, so I can use berries in battles. Hey, Starlace. Sorry to spook you, but just passing through. Oh, you're a dick. I can't let you by until you're at least a 1-star. I think that wormholes just don't care. They're just worming. I'm just worming. That should get Bidoof to 7. Yep. Just about everybody's at least level 7, with Cyndaquil at level 9. Oh, did you do the last few tutorial tasks that What's-Your-Face brought you back out here to do? No! I bypassed her, went to the side, and started exploring. I run up from behind her like, hey, what took you so long? I've been around here for a while. Let me share some more Survey Core Wisdom. Focus on a Pokemon with ZL. Press down to open the Pokedex. You'll see what tasks you have to do for that Pokemon. You might have noticed that that you have a research task with how many Bidoof you've caught. Catching 1 isn't enough. You need 2, then 4, and then more and more. Bidoof's like, no, please. Well, it's time to battle a Pokemon. Remember the captain's switching Wisdom. If you have your items out, press X to ready a Pokemon. Give it a try if you want. I'll go on ahead. This is the one bad thing about starting over on a Pokemon game. You're brought along for Tutorial City. Alright, we now have 77 Pokeballs. I'm on the road to Pokeball City. Whoosh. Look how this Bidoof is just circling around me like, please catch me. I want to go on magical journeys with you. Hop, hop, hop. Bonk. Well then. I'm here to officially pick fights with Pokemon. Unless they run away and have 2 turns before I get 1. That's fine. Oh, you weren't even in the world yet. You just popped into existence. And Patoof's like, no, man. It's cool. I don't mind. And that, unfortunately, is the one bullshitted part about Legends Arceus. Starly is keeping its guard up. Starly is keeping its guard up. Starly runs away. Wow, Starly got 3 turns. I'm the one that initiated the fight. Oh, Wormpool can evolve. Well, looks like our first Wormpool will be Dusk. Excuse me, Starlight. I need this leak. Here we go. A lot of extra steps for defeating a Starly in battle. Make sure to hide in tall grass and approach it from behind to beat it in the back of the head with a Pokeball before a Shinx tumbles out and tries to fight it. You know, that's bad whenever the Shinx is just as confused as the Starly. Why am I here? Who am I fighting? What is this creature? There we go. Oh, she's like 200. I got a crafting kit. There's a kitty cat with the ability to throw lightning at you on a web. Yeah. Or Starly that can, like, whip up a gust of wind strong enough to, like, cause lacerations. A worm... Well, technically a wurmple's like an inch. The size of a wurmple out here on the field is vastly exaggerated, but... wurmples can, like, surround people in cocoons... there's a Rapidash out there that is literally just a horse on fire. That can breathe fire. Thanks for the money. Yeah, the crafting kit is kind of a nice welcome change of pace. Here's your Wurmple, buddy. Boa Jean, Beautifred, and Beauticia. The Wurmple's going to evolve. And or it's going to be eaten. You can now use Heavy Balls. Pokemon of up to level 20 will also obey your orders reliably in battle. The rewards you earn for your survey reports will also be more generous. Also, here's a thing for Heavy Balls. Revives. The stranger like you should fall from the sky and yet flourish among us, like this is a testament to your native talent and hard work. Hey look, it's Dave! Most people just prefer when things are simple enough to be judged on face value alone. And proving your worth by moving up through our ranks is something that anyone can understand. Keep at it, and even if you did fall from the sky, people may be more willing to accept you. Working your way through the ranks will also be a help if you wish to make a life for yourself here. A higher rank will grant you access to more types of Pokeballs and greater rewards. Sure, okay. Well, what to do, Dave, off in the corner? For today, at least, you've earned yourself a good meal at the Wallflower and a good night's rest. I'm gonna go poke the Aria real quick, because even though she went to take a nap, I'm hungry. And I feel like ordering something, so I'm gonna see what she wants. So we're gonna sit on this, my boy, for a whole sec. Be right back, everybody. I return. Putting on my headset. Hope you guys like this wonderful music while I've been away. I also grabbed my glasses while I was up, so I could see better now. Potato mochi tastes so much better when you have something to be happy about. Still, we'll be very busy from now on between our survey corps duties and requests for folks here. Which reminds me, I've already taken on the request from Beauregard. If problems arise, the survey corps gets called to help. We will ask for your help when you talk to them. Other requests will need to be claimed for the blackboard I keep in my lab. Weren't you approached with a request recently? What's that all about? The scope of battling Pokemon, so... It's from Mai of the Diamond Clan, if I remember correctly. The Diamond Clan have lived in Hisui since before the Galaxy team arrived. If we could establish good relations, I'm sure there's much we could learn from them, including more about the local Pokemon. But we can discuss that all tomorrow. For today, we should eat and be merry and happy. The next day. Alright. Caught a lot of Pokemon. You may want to visit the pastures to change up your team. She looks with determination as she walks away. Well, first things first. Take a look at our mystery gifts. Baneful Fox Mask. Cinder. Then Pichu. We'll name Volt. Starly. We're going to change the name to Feather. Shinx. So I have your name changed to Spark. Buizel will be named Zell. Buizel's female, though.